Hi, I'm Artie Dans, and welcome to this special review of Takashi Miike's First Love. Before I start, I'd like to say special thanks to Brian over at Asian Film Fans and to WellGo USA for the preview video this review is based on. Miike is like a god in Japanese cinema. Some of his titles are the most influential of this generation, from Audition, Dead or Alive Trilogy, and 13 Assassins. His yakuza movies are some of the best in the genre. ICHI the Killer, Gozu, and even a film of the PlayStation game Yakuza called Like a Dragon. His thriller, Lesson of the Evil, is one of my all-time favourite films, but I haven't seen anything from Miike until this, First Love. Another Yakuza-inspired black comedy where style takes a front seat over substance. Watch on to find out what I thought of First Love.
샵을 바꿀 때 돈 쓰라 코어때가
First Love tells the story of a few groups of characters whose lives become intertwined over one long Tokyo night. We've got the boxer Leo, a drugged out prostitute called Monica, and her handlers Julie and Yasu. There's the young Yakuza member Kase and his corrupt police officer friend Otomo. Then there are two warring gangster sides, the local Yakuza group and the Chinese triads. Kase gets a hot tip about a drug shipment that Yasu is receiving. Along with Otomo, they devise a plan using Monica to steal the drugs and split the score. Things don't go as they should, and while Otomo is walking down the street with Monica, she starts having withdrawals and hallucinates. Screaming for help, Leo the boxer happens to pass them both and instinct kicks in. He floors Otomo with a right hook and runs off with Monica to safety. Eventually, the Yakuza work out that Yasu has stolen the drugs, and they want them back, chasing after him, Otomo, Monica, and Leo.
全部バレた。
みんなもぶっ殺して！
If there's one thing this movie does right, it tells a decent story that blends all these characters together. It's smart writing, allowing the audience enough time to get to know all the minor players and more time to get to know our two main characters, Leo and Monica. What the movie doesn't do right is the rest. The first 15 minutes are very pacey, setting an expectation that this will be a fast film with lots going on. But that grinds to a massive halt about 30 minutes in when all of the characters start getting involved. From then on, you're expected to keep up with the ever-changing flow of the film. Are we watching Leo? No, we've just cut to the Chinese gangsters. Why are they involved again? Who's this guy fighting Kase? Oops, now we're back to Otomo, the police officer. This doesn't feel very Miike at all. And this kind of energy is kept up all the way to the end. Which means if you got sick of it at the halfway point, there's no recovery in sight. The finale, set in a massive hardware store whose layout doesn't make any sense, ups this frantic energy to the max, constantly switching between characters until you just sit back in your chair and decide to give up following along. It's a disappointing ending to a movie which started off with some potential. To top it off, I didn't connect with any characters in the film. Not one of them is likable. Leo is stoic because he thinks he's going to die of a tumour. Monica's constant hallucinations are more grating than funny. Both gangster mobs are full of inept characters whose volume rises from mute to ear bursting and back at the drop of a hat. But perhaps the worst element of the movie is the character of Julie. Her scorned woman persona, mixed in with an unhealthy bloodlust and vile personality, drag down each scene she's in. Spoiler alert, I was most satisfied when her character met her ending. It meant that she wasn't going to be around to ruin another scene. There are redeeming elements to the film that don't make it a waste of time to watch. The little comics segment is a nice touch that's used to cover up a rather silly plot hole. The editing of the film is great, and it's nice to see a movie with no wobbling handheld camera work.
Huh?
But they're not redeeming enough features to recommend this film to anyone other than a die-hard Miike fan or someone who absolutely has to watch every Japanese film ever made? Have you seen First Love? Leave a comment below and tell us your thoughts, and thank you for watching this review. Your viewing helps channels like mine survive and encourages more content like this. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed what you've seen, and follow us on the subreddit Asian Film Fans and at www.theartydance.com.